Welcome to CoMo Chopped, supporting Heart of Missouri United Way, presented by MU Healthcare. We have brought together 6 restaurants and 6 celebrity chefs to compete for top honors in 3 categories. Today, we have Derails Restaurant, represented by Chef David Rowe, and celebrity chef Mike Messer, sponsored by Flat Branch Home Loans. They are excited because there are 3 ways to win. You can help them win the community vote by purchasing the CoMo Chopped dish at their restaurant between November 9th and November 18th. The most prestigious way to win is by raising the most money for the United Way on their CoMo Chopped Facebook fundraiser. $1 equals 1 vote. And finally, they can win the judge's choice. The dish will be judged by our panel of 3 esteemed judges. Now, Chef, can you tell us what you will be making for us today?
So today we are going to use fresh jalapenos, chorizo sausage, cream cheese, some special rib rub, bacon.
Bacon!
And then we're going to smoke them for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness.
And that'll be it.
That
Knock, knock.
amazing. Who's there?
Bacon.
Bacon who?
Bacon jalapeno poppers to support the United Way!
Yes! Yes! I love it. I love that.
Step number 1, we're going to brown the sausage.
Chorizo, if you will.
So the next step in our recipe, we're going to grab the chorizo that has already been cooked.
Mmm.
It smells good.
Hope it tastes good.
It does. I can smell it. It's amazing.
And then this one, we'll add our cream cheese in here.
So, David, while you're mixing that up, can you just tell us a little bit, why is it important for people to be supporting Derails right now?
Well, I think the most important for me and my wife is the 65 plus employees that we employ. And we haven't lost a single employee during the pandemic so far. And, it's been the support of the community to the restaurant to keep those kids working, all of our employees, and we've had to adjust to all the regulations, and something new's coming out every day on how we have to operate, but we're still getting tons of support from the community. So, but I think that's probably the number 1 to support us, is really supporting my staff.
Makes sense. And Mike, why is it important? Why did you choose to do this? Why do you think it's important to support the United Way?
I've been involved with the United Way for a long time, and I realize that they are supporting 30 plus agencies in our community that are holding up the fabric of our own community in so many ways, especially during a year like this, when people have extreme needs, whether it's poverty or health problems, or just guidance when there's a problem in their life. These agencies are the go-to people in our community to help people, and the only way that they get support is by fundraising and donations. And this year's been a strange year, obviously, and the United Way has not been able to do some of the fundraising experiences. So when I was asked to do something like this, it was an immediate yes. I'm so excited to have another way, a vehicle to provide some support to the United Way and to the local restaurants who really need us as well.
All right, the next step we're going to do is prepare the fresh jalapenos. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Take our core.
Unless you like it really hot, you could leave the inside thin.
All right, this is already looking and smelling so good, which is great because this dish will be judged by our panel of esteemed judges, and they are Brooke Harlan of CPS Career Center, Mike Odette, the past owner of Sycamore and head chef at Central Bank of Boone County, and Sarah Fougere, owner of Sarah Fougere Catering. So, David, what makes your restaurant really special? I mean, I know smoked wings, but what makes your restaurant really special?
Well, I think after 18 years of being in business, it's hard to pinpoint, but my goal was 18 years ago is have a place for people to come in a neighborhood area. and people can congregate, eat, drink, have parties. We have a banquet room, and really have, in our industry, we're known for high turnover, and have low turnover and try to change that tide. And we've kind of achieved that. We have employees that have worked for us for 18 years.
Wow.
And made relationships with customers and the regulars, and that was my goal there. I have a place where people are comfortable. You can bring your grandmother, your kids, a broad spectrum of customers.
Awesome.
It is just a very comfortable place to hang out. Derails provides a level of service that you would expect at a five-star restaurant, that they want you to come back because of the experience. So when you walk in, it's like going home. I feel it just as comfortable in Derails restaurant as I do in my own house. And like David said, the employees that are there, I've known for many years, and I know about their families, and I know about what their interests are. I know when they go on a vacation. I love to talk to them about all of their adventures. But honestly, during this time, a lot of them were very stressed out, and this pandemic has created stresses on everyone, but they were hoping that they were going to be able to have a job. And fortunately, the community's gotten together and really tried their best to support restaurants like Derails and the other restaurants that are involved in CoMo Chopped. But I think of David as a very special type of community member, that he's constantly giving things to charities, to fundraising opportunities, and I think it all is coming back around. All of his efforts throughout these years, and running a great operation, obviously with good products that are amazing. Smoked wings, if you haven't had them, you got to have them. But he's created something special. So I'm happy to help support him in any way, and it's fun to do it through the United Way.
All right, the next step we're going to do is fill the jalapeno halves with our cream cheese and chorizo mix.
You want to really like stuff it down in there, or what are we doing?
Pack it in there tight.
Pack it in tight. Just like the old station wagon.
Well, I just want to ask a quick question for anybody who doesn't know. Why do you take the seeds out of the middle?
You don't like eating seeds, and there's two things that make the jalapeno spicy: the veins in there and the seeds.
Okay. Yeah, I just learned something.
If you like it hot, leave it in there.
Yeah.
Well, all this would not be possible without the help of our amazing sponsors. Our presenting sponsor is MU Healthcare, filming sponsor Cosmic Sauce, location sponsor Spillman Homes, the judges sponsor is Central Bank of Boone County, and our team sponsors, Flat Branch Home Loans, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services of Columbia, Small Town Expressions, Veterans United Home Loans, Equipment Share, Columbia, and MU Healthcare. If you want to support Derails and the Heart of Missouri United Way, stop by Derails Restaurant and purchase this dish anytime between November 9th and November 18th, and visit Derails' Facebook page and donate to their CoMo Chopped fundraiser.
Come eat some bacon with us.
So Chef, tell us what the next step is.
The second to last step is to put the all-purpose rub on there, which is for sale at the restaurant.
Yes.
And then we will pop them in the smoker for 2 hours.
Okay. Did you bring a smoker with you?
It's magic of television.
Yes.
All right, the last step would be to take them out of the smoker.
Ah, that looks amazing.
It does indeed.
Take our hot honey glaze.
Y'all come to Derails and join us for this amazing dish. You can vote on Facebook. This is a fundraiser that's helping the community and these restaurants. Come get some bacon, look at that.
And when you come to the restaurant, this appetizer will include 4 of these for $10, and the proceeds will go to the United Way. 100% of the proceeds.
Vote for Derails for CoMo Chopped. You got some jalapeno poppers that are gonna make your mouth pop. Come on.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, man. This looks fantastic.
Smells amazing.
Tell us what we got.
So we have some fresh jalapenos, and we sauteed some chorizo sausage and some all-purpose rib rub that we have, and some cream cheese, and then wrapped them in bacon and smoked them for 2 hours, and then topped it with a spicy honey glaze on top.
Oh, okay. So we were talking about that. That looks.
I like all those things.
Yeah, those are good. And then, so the bacon was, I'm sure, smoky, and then with the extra smoke, it smells fantastic.
So David wanted to think of something that would sell at his restaurant to go along with, you know, the incredible smoked foods that he already has. So this will pair really well with the other dishes that he has at the restaurant.
I love how the bacon just keeps it all together.
Yep,
There
that
is-
was
Crisped up and
2 hours in the smoker, and
And the honey, like the sweetness with the heat, I love that.
no, what's your wood are you using?
hickory.
Hickory.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hickory is
Yep,
strong, but not overpowering with the time on that.
we smoke everything on the.
Well, I think it's great. I think the crispness. If you do run into a crispness issue, I've seen people hard cook the bacon like on sheet tray just for a little bit first, and then wrap it, and sometimes that helps. But I think on this, it was.
And we brought it from, you know, obviously we didn't smoke it here, so we brought it and did it in the oven, finished it up in the oven.
But again, I think that's something you could do, and then that way it
You can drop it in the fryer, technically.
pick it up for service. I was going to say that, but I wasn't going to say it on camera. But I think the dropping in the fryer is a great way.
I see my fry cook looking at me when he's like, "So how are we going to finish those off?"
Right.
And he doesn't want another thing on the fryer.
Yeah, exactly.
But it doesn't take long.
If it's just a second and just crisping it up, I think it's,
Yeah.
you know, that's a good way to do it. Just watch out with too much, and you want to
Cook
the
it
cream
now.
cheese run out.
Yeah.
I think you got a hit
You
here.
do have a
Me
hit.
too.
Good.
Now you might have a good enough hit that you have to keep it on for a while, though.
That's.
But or just bring it back at special time.
But
You know, tell people it's back like the McRib.
the ultimate goal was to do something semi-simple as far as mass producing them, because, you know, I could very easily sell, you know, 100 of these in a night. Meaning,
Yeah.
you know, 20 to 30 orders.
Right.
And especially on the weekends. And I can see people order them just to pick them up to go for a
Right.
football game or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
One of those good problems to have. Right?
Yes, that is.
That's another problem, especially now.
Yeah,
Especially now.
these days.
Yeah. You guys did an amazing job. Good job. Each group seems to be making it harder for the next
It
group.
is.
So thank you guys very much for everything you've done, and appreciate you supporting United Way.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking time to do this. It's really special to have you guys' expertise in one room and to be able to give us some praise and cheer these guys on so they can help their restaurants and help the community.
Our pleasure. This is why it's working, by having great people in restaurants do stuff like this. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Get out and vote.
Make a difference.
Get some bacon at Derails.
Ribs for guns, yes.
Come get a mouthful.
Vote for
The Munster Smash.
Okay!
We live better when we live united.
Whee!